पहले कहा वो सिर्फ एक वॉरियर नहीं थी बट एक नर्चरर भी थी, एक माँ थी. एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली आई थिंक वट एवर शी वेंट थ्रू एज अ वुमन for the sake of love, because she was so in love with Bajirao that she sacrificed a lot of things to be able to be with him. And I think as far as the film is concerned, I think ये सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है एक एक्टर होने का कि थ्रू द फिल्म्स दैट यू डू हमें अलग अलग किरदार निभाने का मौका मिलता है. And especially a film like Mastani, where I think it's been Sanjay sir's dream for the last 15 years to want to make this movie. And
what a beautiful pause.
And on one hand, I think I can get to be Piku. On one hand, I can get to be Tara from Tamasha. I can get to be Mastani from Bajirao and Mastani. I think that's the most amazing part about being an actor. And yes, of course, being an Indian contemporary, someone who belongs to this generation, it's only through the movies that I would have been able to go back in time into this era and into this century and experience what women of that time would have experienced or live the life that Mastani would have lived.
तो संजय सर के साथ हमेशा ये ग्रैंडियर कैसे आ जाता है, मैजिक हैपेंस. आप उनके और आपके एक मैजिकल लार्जर देन लाइफ रिलेशनशिप के बारे में बताइए.
आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रस्ट है, बहुत ज़्यादा हम एक दूसरे को ट्रस्ट करते हैं. एंड आई थिंक एज क्रिएटिव पीपल उन्होंने मुझे बहुत क्या कहूँ, बहुत इनकरेज किया है और बहुत ज़्यादा ही इज़ गिवन मी अ फ्री हैंड. whether it was in Ramleela or whether it's in Bajirao Mastani, वो एक बहुत ही कोलैबोरेटिव डायरेक्टर हैं. बहुत इनकरेज करते हैं एक्टर्स को कि हम क्रिएटिवली इन्वॉल्व हो जाएं एक सीन में या इन द फिल्म मेकिंग प्रोसेस. एंड आई थिंक दैट itself gives an actor a lot of confidence from within. And according to him, there's nothing that's wrong. On paper there is a particular scene, but when actors come in, you can have a completely different interpretation of it, and he'll never question it. He's never going to be like, oh, that's not correct, or no, it has to be this way, or it has to be that way. He's very, very collaborative as a director.
दीवानी मस्तानी गाना आपको बार बार हमने सुनाया, but the magic just increases and increases, and almost 10 million views to that as well. और ये भी एक digital launch जो होने जा रहा है Eros Now पे. ये digital space में जो magic होता है, how much do you follow, दीपिका? आपको कितना अच्छा लगता है?
I think it's huge. I think, I don't think a couple of years ago we probably didn't imagine that digital would have this kind of reach or this kind of impact. But जैसे आज प्रियंका ने भी she unveiled the look of Kashi Bai sitting halfway across the globe. But I think that's the beauty of being online and the digital world, that you can connect with so many people and interact with so many different people, all at the same time.
और मैंने आपकी हंसी देखी, वो डिजिटल हंसी, क्या था वो? सब लोग आपसे पूछ रहे हैं, laugh 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 laugh. What is Deepika so happy about? The launch today or something else? You've got to tell us the magic behind that. There seems to be some mystery there in your last tweet. You just tweeted laughter. I don't know what it was.
It was obviously in response to something.
Everyone was asking me, so there's a mystery there. That's fine.
What was it in response to? I replied to something.
Oh, you did?
I'll check my phone.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful experience for us to at least get to know the character, क्योंकि मस्तानी में इतने shades हैं, and we are going to get to see.
They know more than you know.
Yeah. Somebody knows.
About it.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Which is the laughter that Deepika shared online today. Yeah.
You know?
अरे वाह, ये तो भाई हमेशा ही जनाब इन्फॉर्म रहते हैं आलोक.
Say, not Alok, this new one.
It's not Alok, I thought I heard his voice. Sorry. Sonu, sorry, forgive me.
Sonu, what was my reply? Who did I reply to? My secret or your secret?
He's trying to sound all informed, I see.
He wishes it was him.
Okay, so are we ready?
Of course, and Sonu or Alok will ask the first question as usual. Acha?
Hi Deepika, over here.
Or then you, yes, hi.
You know, you just spoke about the war sequence in the film. You said there is a big war
Can I
sequence.
sit here? But I'm fine. Is this okay?
That'd be one of the major highlights of the film.
Yes. Yeah. I think again physically very very challenging. I think in the way that men are built, I think men find it easier to go to war, whether it's the climate conditions, whether it's how how heavy the swords are or whatever talwar that one is using. I sometimes wonder how she did it. It was physically draining. It was so exhausting. On one hand, you're trying to balance being on a horse, and on the other hand, you're like trying to kill people. It's very very exhausting. So I don't know how she went to war so many times and did it so, I mean, fearlessly. And she was a part of the troop. She was a part of Bajirao's army. So she was obviously as powerful as or more than the men.
Deepika, what have you to say about this poster impact? क्या कहोगे इस पोस्टर को लेकर? आपकी बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रही है, कह रही है, क्या?
आपको क्या लगता है मैं क्या कहना चाह रही हूँ आंखों से? Please give him a mic, यार.
Yeah, definitely. What have you to say about this? Is a beautiful poster, in fact, like, and your eyes are speaking a lot in that.
What does it say? What
बहुत
does it say?
सिंप्लिसिटी है, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल आग लग रही है और बहुत फोकस लग रही है किसी चीज़ पर एक्चुअली.
Yeah.
आप क्या कहोगे?
ये एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग सीक्वेंस है फिल्म के अंदर जहाँ से we've taken this image. Oh God, I'll have to tell you all the story now. But yeah, it comes at a point when she faced a lot of opposition from his family, and she goes into this sort of trance zone because she was not allowed to come into the house, and she was treated like an outcast and sent away when she came to meet Bajirao. And can I say? I shouldn't say, na? I shouldn't say. So yeah, it's basically yes. If you talk just about the emotion, yes, it is. She was fearless, but at the same time, I mean, she had a lot of strength. She had a lot of power, but at the same time, she was also very vulnerable and very very fragile. And I think that's what makes Mastani so beautiful in that sense, because she had the strength of a warrior, but the fragility and the beauty of a woman. And I think we've tried to capture that in this image.